So, it's finally happening. Bro, I cannot believe the news that just broke. It's finally happening, dog! Kyrie wants out of the Brooklyn Nets. We're here to talk about it, what this means not only for Kyrie, what this means for Brooklyn, and more importantly, what this means for the league and my Lakers, dog, because, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. But first, let's take this from the whole Kyrie Irving angle, because honestly, I have no idea why it took us this long to get to this point. If you've been following this channel since the summer, I was reporting and giving my thoughts on the whole KD situation. Just as a quick memory jogger, KD in the offseason was demanding to be traded. There were basically a lot of suitors, but no one was giving what the Nets really wanted. Of course, KD, of his stature, his status, the way that he performs in the league, you're going to ask for a lot, especially after the whole Rudy Gobert trade and the DeJounte Murray trade. There's going to be a lot of draft capital and assets to be given for someone of KD's caliber. Not only did you have teams like the Toronto Raptors, the Cleveland Cavaliers potentially, the Golden State Warriors potentially as well, but long story short, they were not going to be given those picks and assets. So at the time, I applaud the Brooklyn Nets for standing firm. However, I still believe very heavily if you and Kyrie cannot get on the same page of what you want to give to him in terms of a contract extension, what's the point of us waiting any longer? Just blow the whole team up. I don't know why you're surprised and why you think things are going to change when it's time to pay them again. The only thing I got to say this to the Brooklyn Nets, bro, at the end of the day, if you're not really about standing on your ground, if you feel like, look, man, I done enough tap dancing, I done enough shaboinging, I done enough dick eating, I done enough. Now this nigga trying to nut in my mouth.
What?
I'm not for that. I was good enough for slobbering. Now he trying to finish? Nah, I'm good on that. If you gonna stand on your morals, stand on them. Stand on them and blow the whole team up then. Blow the whole team up. If not, shut the fuck up, get back on your knees, and finish the job. Now it seems like there is a possibility that Kyrie sat down with the front office out in Brooklyn and they still could not come to a conclusion where they're on the same page on the type of contract situation that they were going to give him. So once more, I beg the question, why did we wait now? The Eastern Conference is more competitive. You're still overly dependent on KD and Kyrie. And the Ben Simmons situation has been worse than expected because he can't even live up to the expectations of being the third best player on this team, because if we're being honest with ourselves, that has been Nick Claxton. So if you are Brooklyn, you put yourself in a worse situation than you were before, even though the outcome is the exact same, despite the fact that you are relying on Kyrie even more now than you did before. In terms of Kyrie, I personally understand why he's standing firm on his leverage, because again, you need me more. If the contingency allegedly on the contracts that we're giving to him was games played, I'm playing more games than I've played over the past 2 or 3 years, so I'm meeting that. And on top of that, I'm performing to the level in which I think a lot of people expect me to, as like a top 15 player in the NBA potentially. So I'm doing all the things as well, and you're relying on me even more, not only because Kevin Durant isn't playing because he's out, but also because Ben Simmons isn't panning out to be the player that he was. So what is the hang up? So Kyrie comes out and says, yo, either trade me now or I'm going to walk in the summer. And I think that's very damaging to a Brooklyn Nets team that thought that for whatever reason they can really restructure this relationship, and that's just falling apart. In terms of the rest of the Brooklyn Nets, I honestly also believe it's very interesting to see what they're going to do with KD, what they're going to do with Nick Claxton, what are they going to do with a lot of these other pieces and players, and more importantly, what are they going to do from a draft capital standpoint? Shout out to my Houston Rocket fans out there, because hey, this is the big win. All those draft picks that y'all acquired for the James Harden trade, all of those are going to come. Oh man. Hey man, big winners out there in Houston, dog, because they're blowing this up. And so those draft picks that you got, massive W's. Now, if you're Brooklyn, you got to get as much draft capital, not only with the Kyrie trade, but the inevitable Kevin Durant trade. And I would even go as far as to say get as much draft capital back for Nick Claxton as well, because even though Nick Claxton is a really, really good player, he's only going to be maximized playing alongside someone else who can like really put him in those positions as an offensive player. And defensively, he deserves to be on the title contending team. Obviously, Brooklyn is not going to be that unit. But the other I used to pray for times like these, to ride like this, to the matter of time I spent crying over this bullshit. I lost hope. I didn't think that the Lakers, I didn't think we were ever going to win again, man. But but boy, was I wrong, boy. I genuinely thought that it was over, but boy, oh boy, are the Lakers back, my dog. The Lakers are back, my dog. The Lakers, the team that y'all thought was going to be done, finished, over, finito. Oh my God. I thought the whole Brooklyn Nets and Kyrie Irving situation was figured out. It was situated. But I got to give it to you, Joe Tsai, man. I'm happy you stuck to your morals, dog. I'm happy you stood firm, dog. I'm happy you told Kyrie no so we can tell Kyrie yes. Yes, of course, Kyrie. You can come here. Of course. Come to the Lakers. Why not? It's really the only option. The Lakers will give up Russ. Hell, we'll give up Austin Reeves. We'll give up 2 unprotected first rounders. That's better than you'll get anyone else. Miami, I see a bunch of people on Miami. Miami. What are they going to give up? Kyle Lowry still has another year under his contract after this season. Then Duncan Robinson has been playing horrible ever since he put his name on that contract. And Tyler Hero, if you trade him, it's with a poison pill. So no, that don't sound like that much better. And also, when it comes to draft capital, they don't have that much draft capital either. So no, that don't sound too good. I hear a lot of people saying Dallas. I guess Dallas could trade more draft picks than the Lakers can, but Dallas is without a doubt going to be competing for the foreseeable future. So those draft picks aren't going to be that valuable. If you're Brooklyn, I will without a doubt cross my fingers and pray that the Lakers picks out in 2027 and 2029, who knows what can happen with 2 injury-prone players taking alongside the reins out in LA with Kyrie and Anthony Davis, because by that time, LeBron will probably be expired. Who knows what that team is going to look like then? Okay. And on top of that, the players that I'm getting from Dallas aren't that good. They're older players, quality players to put alongside a star, good enough. But if you're going to blow it up, none of those players really fit that well or match that well what will be going on out in Brooklyn anyway. I personally believe there really and truly aren't that many options out there for Brooklyn that are as good as an expiring Westbrook, Austin Reeves, and 2 unprotected first-round picks from a Lakers team that has been very dysfunctional for the better part of the last decade. Why would you not take that package? And I don't think there's that many other packages that can compete with it. And when they take that package, it's over, okay? It's fucking over. With a wide open Western Conference, that the really only team that's competing are the Denver Nuggets. The Warriors have been mid all year long. The Minnesota Timberwolves will be irrelevant for the foreseeable future because they trade away their future for Rudy Gobert. The Memphis Grizzlies are frauds. Sacramento Kings, they don't play no defense at all. Dallas Mavericks is basically just Luka and the Pips. And when it comes to the one team that does contend, Jokic and the Nuggets, well, the Lakers have matched up fairly well with them all season long. Not only are we the best team in the West, quite frankly, I don't see how we don't win a championship. Matter of fact, I don't see how we don't win next year. Matter of fact, I don't see how we don't continue to run the league. So y'all had y'all time. Hey man, y'all said the bubble was a bubble. That ain't nothing. That's a little Mickey Mouse ring. That's what y'all said, right? That's a bubble ring. That's what y'all said, right? Say less. Now, as I say that, let me speak to Rob Pelinka. Nigga, this will be the last time you make me look like a fool. You hear me? Do you hear me? This will be the last time. If you do not make this trade, I swear somebody needs to overtake crypto arena immediately. And when February 9th hits, and if Kyrie's not in a purple and gold jersey, somebody needs to take over crypto arena immediately. This will be the last time, Rob, you make us look like a fool. Trade those goddamn picks. Trade them. I don't give a damn what comes with it. Trade them. There's no way AD and LeBron play like 2 top 10 players and you don't trade those goddamn picks. Trade them. Matter of fact, I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of low-key pissed that you ain't trade them. I should be getting a goddamn, right now, I should be getting some type of update on, hey, Rob Pelinka says he's willing to move both picks. Matter of fact, the trade should be done already, Rob, so I don't know what you're waiting for. It all makes sense. You can have LeBron, have him regress, have him decline. He's going to pass Kareem, celebrate. Woo! Then after this season, LeBron can stop playing like he's 23 because it's disgusting. It's sickening. It is. If I have to watch another near 40-year-old LeBron go another year where he has to carry a franchise, I'm going to lose my mind. It's disgusting. Whatever it takes, just do it. Just do it. If you don't do it, there will be a problem. There will be a problem. But you need to do it. All right, great talk. The rest of the league, I don't care. Hey, y'all gonna complain about super teams? I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Yo, y'all gonna have to deal with it. Y'all said the bubble ring was fake, so I guess we're gonna figure out how real this ring is about to hit in a couple more months. Y'all let me know in the comment section below how quickly will your team lose to the Lakers in the playoffs, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Let me know. 5 games? 6 games? Will it be a sweep? Let me know, goddammit. How many games will your team lose to the Lakers in the playoffs in? Because you know y'all are losing. Don't fail me, Rob. And until next time, we'll see you all later here. Peace.